Hey there, friends. Imagine waking up one morning in your 60s, staring at your retirement account balance, and realizing it's nowhere near what you dreamed it would be. The house is paid off, the kids are grown, but that nest egg that was supposed to give you freedom feels painfully thin. You worked hard your whole life, brought home decent paychecks, yet something quietly stole your future wealth. It wasn't a big market crash or a major financial mistake. It was something much smaller, something that felt completely harmless at the time. Today, we're talking about the $100 habit that's quietly destroying your future wealth, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how to break it before it breaks you. Let me paint a picture for you. Meet someone we'll call Alex. Alex is a typical hardworking American in their 30s, pulling in around $80,000 a year. Solid job. Maybe a 401k with some company match and a few credit cards in the wallet. Every month, without even thinking about it, Alex drops $100 here and there on things that feel like small treats. Maybe it's that upgraded streaming package with all the add-ons, or ordering takeout a couple extra times because the day was long. Perhaps it's the spontaneous online purchase after scrolling Instagram, or the premium gym membership that's barely used. $100. It doesn't feel like much when it leaves the checking account. It's not like buying a new car or blowing money in Vegas. It's just $100. But over time, that seemingly innocent habit becomes a silent wealth killer, and most people never even notice until it's too late. Here's the thing about money in America today. We're surrounded by temptation. Companies have mastered the art of making small purchases feel effortless with one-click buying, subscription models, and endless payment plans. Your brain barely registers the $100 leaving your account because it doesn't trigger the same pain as dropping several $1,000s at once. But that $100 every single month adds up in ways that compound against you. Think about it. If you're spending an extra $100 a month on lifestyle creep, that's $1,200 a year that could have been working for you instead of disappearing into someone else's profit margin. And when you factor in the power of compound interest, that number doesn't just grow, it explodes. Let's talk about what actually happens when you consistently invest that same $100 instead of spending it. The stock market has delivered an average annual return of around 7 to 10% over long periods, even after inflation. If Alex had taken that $100 every month and put it into a low-cost index fund inside a Roth IRA or a traditional 401k, the results over 30 years would be life-changing. We're talking well over $150,000, potentially closer to $200,000 depending on returns. That's not pocket change. That's the difference between scraping by in retirement and actually enjoying travel, hobbies, and peace of mind. And because it's in tax-advantaged accounts, like a 401k or IRA, you're not just growing the money, you're keeping more of it away from the IRS. The real tragedy is how this habit sneaks up on you through something called opportunity cost. Every time you spend that $100 on something forgettable, you're not just losing the $100 today. You're losing all the future growth that money could have created. This is the same principle that makes the wealthy even wealthier. They understand that small amounts of money, given enough time and the right environment, become massive, but most middle-class Americans are doing the opposite. They're letting lifestyle inflation slowly erode their potential. Your FICO score might look decent, your credit cards get paid on time, but behind the scenes, that steady drip of unnecessary spending is preventing you from building real generational wealth. Now, I want you to think about your own life for a second. Where is your personal $100 habit hiding? For some people, it's eating out. The average American spends hundreds every month on restaurant meals and delivery apps without realizing it. For others, it's subscriptions. Between streaming services, cloud storage, gym apps, and meal kits, many households are bleeding $200 or $300 monthly on things they barely use. Then there's the sneaky one, online shopping. That quick Amazon cart fill up here, a few clothing items there. It feels like normal life in 2026, but it's actually financial quicksand. And the worst part? These habits often increase with income. You get a raise, and instead of boosting your 401k contribution or maxing out your Roth IRA, you upgrade your lifestyle. The $100 habit becomes a $200 habit, and the cycle continues. But here's where the story can change for you. Breaking this habit doesn't require extreme frugality or living like a monk. It starts with awareness and small, consistent decisions. First, track every dollar for 30 days. You'll be shocked at where your money actually goes. Then, make a simple rule. For every $100 you catch yourself about to spend on something non-essential, pause for 48 hours. Most impulse buys die in that window. Redirect that money automatically into your investment accounts. Set up automatic transfers the day after payday so the money never hits your spending account. Even better, increase your 401k contribution by 1 or 2% right now. That small change alone can recapture thousands over your career. The beautiful part about fixing this is how quickly momentum builds in the right direction. When you start investing that $100 monthly, you begin harnessing the same force that was working against you. Compound interest becomes your biggest ally instead of your silent enemy. And as that account balance starts growing, something powerful happens in your psychology. You get excited about wealth building. You start looking for ways to free up even more money. Maybe you negotiate better rates on insurance, refinance your mortgage to save on interest, or finally cut those bloated subscriptions. Your net worth starts climbing, your stress about money goes down, and suddenly retirement doesn't feel like a distant fantasy. It feels inevitable. Think about the legacy you're creating. By breaking the $100 habit today, you're not just securing your own future, you're showing your family what disciplined wealth building looks like. You're teaching your kids the difference between spending and investing. You're protecting yourself from ever having to rely on Social Security alone or working well into your 70s because you have no choice. This is about more than money. It's about freedom. The freedom to say yes to opportunities, to help your family when they need it, and to enjoy your later years without financial worry. So here's my challenge to you. Starting this week, find your $100 habit and redirect it. Open that brokerage account if you don't have one. Increase that 401k contribution. Take control before another month slips away. The path to real wealth isn't about getting rich quick or winning the lottery. It's about protecting the small amounts of money that most people throw away without thinking. You've got the knowledge now. The only question left is whether you'll act on it. If this video hit home for you, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we're diving deep into these kinds of practical money strategies every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me what your biggest $100 habit is right now. Let's help each other stay accountable. Remember, your future wealthy self is watching. Make them proud. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.